Welcome back, everyone. You're watching the Stock Market Summary series. We're going to get into the markets and what happened. We'll take a look at a couple of standout stocks and sectors. We'll touch on the economy. And yeah, we'll wrap up with crypto and metals. Before we dive into today's market action, though, you know the drill. Just a friendly nudge to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our market commentary. You can always unsubscribe later, no worries. And of course, remember, this is all for trading education and market insights. Definitely not buying or selling advice.
Yes.
All right, you're here for the no-fluff summary of the market, so let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. So what's really noteworthy today is how the broader markets pushed higher, really shook off yesterday's choppy session pretty decisively. The S&P 500, the SPY, it climbed a solid 0.77%, puts us right back near those record highs we were talking about yesterday.
Okay.
And the NASDAQ, the QQQ, that surged in impressive 1.26%.
Wow, yeah.
Really fueled by that tech rebound we kind of anticipated, as those previous overbought signals started easing off. Even the Dow, the DIA, it edged up 0.19%, still staying well within reach of its recent peaks.
Got it.
Now, the Russell 2000, the IWM, that diverged slightly. It slipped about 0.13% after yesterday's gain. And it's currently testing its 200-day moving average. That's a really critical technical level, tells us a lot about the health of smaller companies, so something to watch.
Yeah, that divergence in the Russell is certainly intriguing. It does make you wonder if it suggests maybe some underlying weakness masked by the big guys, or maybe it's just, taking a breather. Speaking of individual players, let's unpack a couple of the standouts. Tesla, TSLA. It saw a pop today, right?
It did, but here's where it gets interesting. It's hitting this multi-layered resistance zone, right at its 200-day and 50-day moving averages, plus that downward sloping trend line of its symmetrical triangle.
Okay, yeah, we highlighted that setup yesterday.
Right.
That pattern, the narrowing volatility, often comes before a big move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the big question now is, can it actually build momentum past this critical battleground?
Yeah.
Or are the bears going to step in and defend this level pretty hard?
Right. And understanding those, confluence zones is just so key for managing your risk. That's a fundamental we cover pretty deeply in our mentorship program, actually.
Absolutely. Risk management first.
And then there's Apple, AAPL, which, it absolutely rocketed today, didn't it? 5% on massive volume. Quite the spectacle.
Huge move.
But now it's contending with resistance around, what, $216?
Yeah, around 216. This is where buyers really need to show conviction to push through, or, we could see some significant pushback there.
Makes sense. And sector-wise, consumer discretionary, XLY, led the charge with a 2% gain.
That's right, XLY up 2%. While healthcare, XLV, was the lagger, dropping about 1.5%.
Okay, got it.
Now, turning to the economy. Today was actually a notably quiet day on the news front.
Right.
No major Fed comments, no blockbuster data releases, and this quietness is kind of significant in itself.
How so?
Well, without fresh macro catalysts, the market tends to default more to technical flows and just underlying sentiment, so it really amplifies the importance of those chart levels we were just discussing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of underscores why traders maybe remained a bit cautious after yesterday's underwhelming ISM services PMI data, but, it obviously didn't derail today's broader rally.
Yeah, good point about how a quiet calendar shifts the focus. Okay, let's talk crypto and metals then. Bitcoin, BTC.
Bitcoin rose modestly, about 0.84% today. It's holding firmly above its 50-day moving average.
Okay, that key support level we flagged yesterday.
Exactly.
And gold, GLD.
Gold dipped a little, 0.21%, still continuing its consolidation above its 20 and 50-day moving averages.
And silver, SLV.
Silver, SLV, remained largely flat, still kind of wrestling with its 20-day moving average.
Okay.
But what's particularly striking, I think, is that gold miners, GDX, they've broken out with some real conviction.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, could signal potential strength coming in the broader metal space. Worth watching.
Definitely. And hey, as always, guys, if you've got a stock you're watching or maybe a question about the markets, just drop in the comments below. We might cover it in an upcoming episode.
Yeah, definitely let us know. And, if we connect all this back to the bigger picture, days like today really underscore the value of understanding these technical setups with real precision. Our mentorship program, it's really designed to equip traders to capitalize on these kinds of movements. We provide hands-on coaching to navigate setups like, TSLA's tightening triangle or maybe AAPL's volume-driven surge. We focus intensely on precise risk management strategies.
Right.
It's about helping you spot opportunities, like maybe GDX's breakout, but just as critically, avoid pitfalls.
So wrapping it up, what does this all mean for you? Well, today's rally was definitely a strong follow-through, showed conviction where yesterday saw mostly chop. And Tesla and Apple really stole the show today, didn't they? The market's always providing clues if you know where to look. So here's a thought. What's your take on Apple's resistance test around $216? Or maybe Bitcoin's next decisive move from here? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear them. And we'll break it all down again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's Market Summary.